Canada, Florida. Let's be honest, this show is realistic. What goes on in not just so much the African American minority community, it goes on even deeper in other communities. So I feel like this show, if you watch this show in Idaho, somebody's gonna be able to relate to this because no matter what the stereotype is or what the color is of the nationality of the characters that's playing this role, somebody's been through a similar situation. It could be somebody that's straight that's been in a love triangle. It could be somebody that's gay that's been in a love triangle. It could be somebody who's been dealing with a married man and they got to deal with the situation with their married wife. So I feel like this is something that's realistic for anybody that's in Idaho, somebody in Canada, somebody in South Africa. It's realistic to anybody. That's my opinion about it.
I think what he's trying to say is that he wants to know, do you think this web series is portraying the image to heterosexuals of stereotypicals or how they perceive like gay black men as his question? So you didn't answer my answer.
I'll answer, I'll kind of take a stab at it. As the writer and working with C, our main objective was to tell a love story that was complex with drama, and it just happened to be gay. Like I was so dead set on not making it stereotypical. That was my mission. I didn't want us to be marginalized instantly as, oh, these just black gays and another messy story. It's so not. Like once you see the episodes grow, it's so much more than the poster of these three in the bed. You know what I'm saying? It's deception, it's love, it's a lot of things. It's it's filled with so much more than just salacious stereotypes.
Do not base this web series on the promos. We were drawing people in with very sexual acts in the promo, but it's so much more to the story than that. You might think, it really depends on what your stereotype of gay people are. You might think that it's this very highly feminine type of person, or that's your personal belief, but there's a variety of characters in this web series, and it's a lot that you can learn. It may seem stereotypical to you, but it's what people can relate to that matters the most. And that may seem predictable, but this is what real life gay people go through. So I don't think it's stereotypical, and I think that people can learn something.
As a gay black man, I want more because I can see the basics. I know the basics. I know what we do. I feel like in media we are portrayed as the stereotypical people that just steal, we're catty, we want to sleep with everybody in the world. Like it's so much more to us. We're very complex people, and I think that picture is not portrayed in the media. That's why I'm asking or piggybacking off of Antar's question. So I didn't take it personal.
I was just going to say, I feel like we shouldn't focus more so on that, but focus on the solution, because if you look through the web series, regardless of what you're going through, it kind of shows you how to get over those situations. So people that are going through the three-way love triangles, through the web series, we show how to get over it, how to come through it, how to basically free yourself from that. So it's like, we're sitting here focusing on, it's this, what black gay people do. We're actually going to show you, yeah, this is what people go through in relationships, but through the web series, we're going to show you how to get over it. What's the solution to it? How do you, stop answering somebody's calls? How do you get over somebody? How do you free yourself from a three-way love triangle?
Next question.
Right here. So for the female figures on the cast, it's a lot of man-on-man action. So how is it for you guys? How was it for you guys? Like there's a lot of man-on-man action. A lot of the is geared towards.
You said, Jason.
To answer that, like I said about my character, it's kind of sort of my life. And I've been through the steps that I've dealt with it. So it's no big thing. Like I'm used to that type of thing. So there's nothing major about it. I've dealt with it. I'm used to guys and like, yeah.
Hey, Christy. looking at me? Well, I really don't see the guys. We film separately, so I see the promos. But, you know, it gets, okay, I'm gonna just keep it all the way 100. It's funny when Caesar asked me, you know, to audition for this role, because after I read my role and I said, oh, okay, you know, I probably can do it, and then we got further into it, I was like, oh my God, what's happening? Like, I literally been through this. Like, I've been through it. I lived it. I know for a fact what it's like, and it's no joke. I mean, I'm happy that they made a web series like this, because a lot of men creep around with men, and are married to women, and don't give this woman the option to be with them. Like, tell a woman up front that I'm bisexual, or I like to dip and dab sometimes, because she might be down with it. You never know. It's real. Like, I read a comment on YouTube, but someone said that's not real life. No gay man will go to the woman's office. It's the new millennium. They want their man. They come into the office. So you never know what they'll do. So it's like, this is real life. So I hear the negative comments, but a lot of people that's still living under a rock don't know what's really happening. It's happening. So you can brush it under a rug. I'm happy I get to act it out.
Next question.
You got one in there. Oh, sorry. He can go.
Now that all you guys are in the public and in the public eye and media, how do y'all deal with being critiqued or being judged? Like, is that something easy for you, or is that something you're used to?
Oh my God!
I can only speak for myself right now, but I'm sure I can speak for everybody up here. A lot of us, whether you guys know it or not, we have ballroom roots. And what I mean by ballroom roots, a lot of us are up here and we come from the ballroom scene. We're used to dealing with scrutiny. We're used to dealing with people having comments. We're built for it tough. So at the end of the day, somebody's going to say something, but I want anybody that's behind those screen names and got so much to say, put yourself in our shoes. If you can put yourself in our shoes and you think that you're bold enough to be up here acting and up here doing something positive, whether it's a stereotype, whether whatever it is, put yourself in our shoes. I guarantee you wouldn't last 5 seconds. So as far as just dealing with people talking, people don't want to talk about no matter what you do. As long as you're watching, that means we're doing something right. And I thank you for watching.
Yeah.
You're fired.
He told him, Mike, you're fired. Jason, you told him, Mike, you're fired. He told him.
You know, Jason.
He told him, Mike, you're fired. I'm done. Well, I have to pee so bad.
Hopefully I don't got to woke up no more.
Hello.
Oh, they gonna have to.
Well, I can only speak for myself as well. I take criticism very well. So I believe this is a learning experience for every one of us up here. A lot of us is not just straight actors, so this is something new to us. So we're just going to take it one step at a time, and we will take in what everybody has to say about us, what we may need to change, or what we may be doing good. So, like I say, it's just a work in progress.
Perfect.
Anybody else?
I just want to say, I don't read comments, listen to comments like that, to be honest. You know, I pray about it, and then God say do it and do it, you know. I mean, I think it's more of just, I'm more expressing my talent. So it's not really a thing of, I mean, being the public guy, it's going to happen when you on TV or, you know, a web series, but I don't really know. I don't listen to it because I know me, and I get offended quick. So I don't listen to it.
For me, I look at the comments, I read the comments. I am not one to curb how I am doing what I'm doing based on the opinions of others, because at the end of the day, that they are entitled to their opinion. We cannot change that. That's nothing. When they stop talking, that's when we have an issue. So all publicity is good publicity. That's what we're going to do. And the only thing that I'll be totally honest, the only person that I care about their opinion is my biggest supporter. She's in the back of the room. And outside of that, they can really go, you know.
Thank you.
I think when you put yourself on a public platform like this, you're subject to criticism all the time. We all put ourselves on the spot before, so everybody gonna have something to say. And I think Madea said it herself, people gonna talk about you till the day you die. And as a gay man, we've been talked about since we was like 5, dressing up in heels and stuff. People always gonna have something to say about you, criticize you for what you do, but when you really believe in yourself and you put your all into this, you want to hear what people have to say about your talent, because that can take you higher sometimes. Sometimes you do have to read some of it, and if it is in fact constructive, you take it.
Keep it down, guys.
Say, I'm gonna keep that in mind, and I'm better myself. I'm gonna leave y'all comments. If it's destructive, I'm just gonna pay y'all no mind, because it doesn't matter to me. But if I feel like if I can benefit from that, I'm gonna keep it and build from it, and that's all I gotta say about it.
Question in the back.
If you were to have unprotected sex with a person that you know and love for a long time, how would you deal with that if you really don't have unprotected sex with that person, but you know what I mean, like be safe?